Hi there, Making Love here. Today we're going to be making eel. I have put it on a teriyaki marinade. It's a sauce. After that I add some of the seasonings to it. I got these at Food City. Can't pronounce that name. Indian chili powder, garlic powder, a seasoning called Slap Your Mama, Chorizo Seasoning, right here, Food City as well, black pepper, and red wine vinaigrette. So this is what it's going to look like when you take it out of the marinade. Just let it marinate for a few hours in your teriyaki marinade. This is how I'm going to cook it. I'm going to bake it in the oven with Octopus and garnish it with avocado and oranges. Recommend using Florida avocados if you have access to them. Florida avocado is, it's about 5 or 6 times bigger than a normal avocado. There's a lot of flesh in a Florida avocado, so you're going to get a lot more avocado out of it. I paid $2.50 at Lily's for this one. I have sliced up oranges right here. I'm going to place it under the eel when I bake it. I think it's going to make it taste a little better. I'm going to put the octopus with it, which has avocado oil, a combination of the seasoning that I just showed you up here with red wine vinaigrette. These have been pre-frozen, so I'm trying to use the vinegar to pull some of the water out of it so it cooks better and it doesn't become as rubbery. Hi there, back again. And this is what you're going to want it to look like when it's fully prepared. Now we're going to be wrapping this up, the eel up, because we want it to bake inside of it. And Norway, when we make a lot of the salmon, baked salmon, we'll put onion slices and orange slices inside of the center of the fish. I figured it would be nice on the eel as well. A lot of people are a little iffy when you tell them you're going to be eating an eel. A little squeamish maybe. But the whole fact is that this is pretty traditional for at least anyone of European descent to eat eel. I mean, eel was very, very common. It's still eaten in most parts of Europe, especially the British Isles, Germany, Poland, like all over. Eel, you can get eel. Now, I put the oven at 400 Fahrenheit. I'm going to have to convert that to Celsius. I use Celsius in my mind, but fortunately the oven is at Fahrenheit because I'm in the US. So, hi there, we're back now for the rice. We're going to be putting the rice under the eel. I use half and half of jasmine and brown rice. I usually just make a decent amount of it. I don't really measure it out. I use 50-50. I use a rice cooker for my rice. I find out it comes out a lot better to use a rice cooker. Also, remember to wash your rice. And most of the Southeast Asian countries, they'll sit there and they'll rinse the rice out to get a lot of the starches out of it. Any debris that's on the rice itself. You'll see the water goes murky like this. Now what you want to do is make it to where it's relatively clear. Most people in Southeast Asia, when they're cooking their rice, they wash it 3 times. So this is the first time. Second time. Third time. See right there, you can see that's almost completely see-through. And that'll help give you a better quality cooked rice. Place it in your rice cooker. Put on brown rice. Making love here. We've finished cooking the eel. The eel took about 30 minutes to bake in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit. The octopus over here, it took 15 minutes. So you gotta be careful you don't overcook it or cook octopus too hard because it'll turn into rubber. Like right now, it's very, very pliable. There's no issue at all to chew on it or eat on it. If you vet octopus from other places it's like trying to eat a bicycle tire basically with, better flavor, but that's essentially what you're fighting. I grilled some plums and the avocado, and the rice is finishing up now. I have a nice salt glazed. Salt glaze is the type of plate, or the pottery type, with clementine slices all the way around it. The eel is finished. I'll show that to you. Now, eel is a very delicate meat. There it is. One of them has the orange slices on it, the other one does not. This is also more heavily seasoned, so you can serve this for 2 or more people. In case one side doesn't like a lot of garlic and a lot of the stronger seasoning I used over here. And we'll be back in a moment. Hi there. Now for the final part. Dish is finally complete. Grilled avocados, grilled plums, the octopus is around the side, you got the clementines circling it, and it's all under a bed of rice. Now this will feed probably about 3 or 4 people, depending on how much you eat. Now the interesting part of this is the eel, the teriyaki marinade, has very little fishy taste to it. It doesn't really taste anything of fish. Doesn't really smell anything of fish. Yeah. Quite good. Has like a barbecue flavor to it almost. The avocado adds to it, and you got rice underneath, so you can serve it with a nice helping of rice. Or you could box it up, take it to work, and since it's not going to give off that strong fish smell, like a lot of people get when they microwave stuff and their colleagues want to murder them because the entire workplace smells like old fish, this won't give off that type of smell. It'll probably smell more like a teriyaki. Teriyaki will overwhelm any smell of any fish. It's very good, and now it's done. So enjoy.